Hey Sting, it's Ty. Welcome back to the news. We have a short show this week, so let's get right into it.
First off, we have a story on the Senior Legacy Projects. Take it away, team.
The days of January 4th and 5th, 2024 may seem like an ordinary day to you, but for some of our seniors, it's not. On these days, some of our seniors will be giving their senior legacy presentations, which they have been planning and preparing for since junior year.
My senior project, I worked with the 4-H dog program and was the agility trainer throughout the summer.
So I did mine working with the Maple Grove NICU, which is where it's like the neonatal center, and I made fleece tie blankets to cover the isolettes. So I've been working with them for the past 4 years because I led her in community service, and just out of the 3 organizations that I've worked with, I just liked it the most. I thought I could make a big impact, and like they're always in need of blanket donations, so I knew that like all of it would be used.
For this project, our seniors were given 3 options for presentation style.
I chose a traditional, so basically you talk for like a full 8 minutes. It's like the most comfortable because I've worked with that style the most.
I did the traditional because I thought it would be just kind of the easiest to set up because I have the most experience in that, because I'm not super experienced in like video editing, and like the TED Talk didn't seem super appealing to me, so I just went with the traditional.
Preparing for a big project like this can be really stressful, so it's good to have your own way of preparing for something like this.
I found it was to be really helpful to prepare. Mrs. Kress set aside time inside of the classroom where we could go and present in front of our peers. And then outside of the classroom, I also would run through my presentation, whether that was like writing down note cards or listening to it as well. I found that to be helpful.
A lot of it was in class. We get a lot of class time to work on it, but definitely like making the note cards outside of class helped me a lot, and I ended up making like 3 different sets to try and just like get it down. And then just honestly doing your speech was really the main thing that helped me practice.
Working on a project, especially one like this, can really help you develop different skills or grow existing ones.
I think I really worked on my communication skills as well as like leadership. I was always talking to someone, whether that was the kids I was working with or like talking to the adults in charge. And then I was in charge of like 20 kids each Tuesday evening, so I had to like lead in a responsible way.
I learned a lot of leadership skills because I like, had to hold an event all by myself, and then like communication skills and like time management.
Even with preparing for so long, there are still some things that people wish they could add or change.
I think for visuals, I would add more pictures, or at least take better pictures so that I could add them. I have a decent amount that I would like to add more, just so they could see what it would look like to actually, what I did.
I'd probably add that I got to see a fleece corner that I donated a few years past being used in NICU. I just didn't end up putting it in my presentation because I didn't know where to put it, but I kind of wish I would have put it because it's kind of like a full circle moment, so I think it would have been cool to highlight for the judges, but I just never ended up adding it in.
The other group of seniors aren't doing presentations until April, but they are still preparing and working hard.
Okay, for my project, I made a website that helped teach other high schoolers how to make websites, web design, web development basics. I did this because a lot of tutorials or guides I watched just really lacked a lot of pulling power or relatability. It was just really hard to get through them, so I wanted to make something that other students would want to watch.
The project may be done, but the memories will last forever.
Something I'm always going to remember is just the discipline and the focus and the creativity it took to develop my website and like learn new things, just into the late nights and early mornings sometimes too. I just stay up working on it.
Getting assigned a project like this can feel overwhelming at first, but once you finish, you will feel so accomplished and relieved.
Definitely just keep working at it and don't get demotivated. Right at the beginning, I kind of just like didn't do it for a few months. I had this plan since the summer though, so I started during the school year, which I guess isn't that bad, but still. If I started it sooner and just broke it down into manageable bits, I would be able to just not get overwhelmed by it.
You should make sure you have the right plan and prepare yourself for the project.
I tell the underclassmen not to get overwhelmed by it. It was really difficult for me at first because it just seems like such a huge project. But as long as you like plan things out, it's totally fine. Not really that stressful.
It's so cool to hear about all the different things people did for their project. We hope all of our seniors are proud of themselves for accomplishing their legacy. This has been Aaron Amariba and Hayden Hart, Noise News.
Thanks, team. It's so cool to hear about all the different things people did for their projects.
Agreed. Next on our agenda is our sports segment.
Hey, this is Teddy with the sports segment. On Monday, girls basketball, JV, and varsity have a game against Breck at home. On Tuesday, there is a girls and boys varsity alpine ski meet versus Wild Mountain, and boys basketball, C, JV, and varsity, and girls varsity games versus Eagle Ridge Academy at home. On Wednesday, there is a varsity wrestling tournament versus Richfield. On Thursday, there is a varsity wrestling match versus Rockford, and boys basketball C, JV, and varsity versus West Lutheran at home. On Friday, there is a girls C, JV, and varsity against West Lutheran. Lastly, on Saturday, there is a boys C, JV, and varsity against Providence Academy. That's all for this week's Sting. This has been Teddy. Back to Bella and Ty.
Great segment, guys. Lastly is special news.
Special news! My favorite.
Over to you, team.
Hey guys, today for special news, you're with Naomi and
Tucker, and we'll be interviewing everyone about their favorite soft drinks. Mine is root beer, and Naomi's is.
Coca-Cola.
And mine is cherry Coke.
What is your favorite soft drink?
I like root beer.
What is your favorite soft drink?
It might be basic, but Coca-Cola.
My favorite soft drink is probably like Coca-Cola. I'd probably have to say Bubbler.
My favorite soft drink is Coca-Cola.
What is your favorite soft drink?
Probably root beer.
What is your favorite soft drink?
I like Dr. Pepper.
Hey guys, for special news for special
I had a twig.
Naomi, come back! He'll just show up randomly.
Do I bite?
we're done.
Well, Spectrum, that's all the news we have for you this week. This has been Ty.
And Bella, keeping you
In on the noise.